Hey, YouTube and tubets out there. Yes, I am still alive. It's been a good amount of time since my last video, and I do apologize. Life has been hectic as all hell. And between work, the missus, 3 kids under 7, between the sports and other activities, it's just no time to do anything. Plus, I kind of took a little hiatus from my usual payload of TTMs going out. The last the last 2 weeks I've been hectic again. I've been pumping them out really fast, but for about 4 weeks there, I probably sent out a total of maybe 30 or 40, which is actually really low for me. Doing 10 a week just doesn't satisfy the wrong hand, the boxes, the monster boxes of all cards that I have are not getting out as fast that I want. So I promised myself at the beginning of this year that I did so many oddball pitches, balls, plates, all sorts of stuff last year, then a lot of my sports cards did not get out. So I promised this year that I was not going to buy any more cards until I cleared out a whole bunch of cards. I broke that promise in February when I was kind of cruising on eBay and I saw a deal for 3,000 basketball cards for like 25 bucks shipped, less than a penny a card, and I was like, oh, bye. So I broke that promise in a big way. So I added 3,000 cards and I sent out a total of maybe 40 of them. I still haven't even organized them. I just quickly went through them here and there and pulled out like the coaches and sent those out in like 2 players. But that's enough rambling. I want to give a shout out to the Godfather who made a nice return. He made a video from his sabbatical, and also to Card Cutter. Man, you make awesome videos on a daily basis, which I watch on a daily basis on my way to work. I'll just throw it on and listen to it in the car. And I like the rambling. I think rambling's awesome in videos like I am now because it actually shows you that you're just not some person who collects autographs and just says, oh, look what I got in today. You actually kind of get to know the person a little bit from their ramblings, which I really like. So I'm already like 2.5 minutes in of rambling. But my last video, probably like 6, 7, 8 weeks ago, I showed off a lot of the 8x10s that I had gotten in. So I'm going to show the cards that I've been getting in for the last like 6 weeks, and this is what I've been getting in. I'm not going to show them all. You guys are going to be bored to tears, but I'm just going to randomly kind of pick out a couple that I've just been getting in. I've been doing a lot of hockey lately. So I got this guy in. I can drop him. Dave Sugarut. He signed 3-3 for me. I've been doing overseas a lot of, yeah. Canada's not overseas, but I've been sending to Canada. I sent to the Czech Republic and Sweden. I've been sending a lot of hockey cards out, and to Canada and the US, but I've been trying to pump them out because I have a small amount of hockey, probably about 3,000, 2,000 hockey cards, and I figure I can just fly right through those and get them out. Here's another one. So I don't have dates on a lot of these, but here's some basketball that I mailed out. Let's see what I can also ramble on. Andre Reed, who's always a great sign, a Hall of Famer, signed 4 of 4. Signed those two, and these two. Promise there's 2 more. Oh, look! This goes out to someone in particular. 91 Pro Line. I wonder who I'm talking to. Olympic cards have been flying in. Local guy, Phil Bork, signed a bunch. Again, I'm just kind of randomly. Oh, and another project I did was I went through about 400 RTSs that I had laying around then. Because when RTSs come in, I don't check for addresses right away. I just throw them in the bin because I have other things I'm doing at the time. So over about a week, I went through all my RTSs and found new addresses for them. And I actually had some that went back to 2009. How lazy am I? And this one was a couple years ago. Chris Beer signed a bunch for me. 3-3. A's manager Bob Melvin signed those. This was another one. Alejandro Pena. which was sitting in my RTS box. I sent that back out. Again, this one was out for a year and a half. Remember, one Uribe, signed 202. Howard Tweedy, the golfer, that was out for almost a year and a half too. Now I feel good. I can get these off my desk and filed. So come on, hockey guys. Sorry. There's one in particular that was really... This is a lost kid. He played young Jacob. Kenton Duty. For my lost set, and there's another lost guy I'm looking for in here. Red Sox minor leaguer. Well, he signed with the Red Sox, played a couple of weeks with them, but now he's in Pawtucket AAA. Ryan Roberts, known as the Tattoo Man, because he's friggin' head to toes tattooed up. Arnold Palmer, which is, again, I don't know, everyone has their calls if he signs, if it's auto pen or not. I haven't even looked, because I just kind of threw it in my pile. Red Sox closure. Kuroti Yorihara signed that one, and he signed the World Series jump pitcher. Get him, send him now. He does sign at the stadium during spring training. It's the second time I got him. I do have another one I need to get out to him, but send to him now because he does live overseas. That was going to be my goal again for this year, was to go through my current players and find guys that live overseas and I can send to them now instead of sending to the Dominican, which I never ever got anything back, or Venezuela, or come on, Olympics. Jack Swagger, wrestling card. Oh, hold on, that's a good one. Bubba Watson, my card. Who Mike Kane just met down at the Travels. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Trey Hardy. Guess he didn't like on the front because he also signed the back. Huh, I didn't notice that originally. Okay, Susan Mookley. Dave Drubecki. This one actually came as a surprise when it came in because this took about 2 years. Drew Bledsoe, which I was actually really surprised by. Olympic, minor league, Olympic. Here's an interesting Johnny Lee Master. I sent 2 cards. He sent me 4 back signs. I'm sorry, 6. He sent me 6 cards back signed. So 4 extra. Olympic. Let's see. NASCAR Hall of Famer Leonard Wood. I found this card someplace and just sent it. PJ Carmicio. Signed an Olympic card. Dick Vitale, Hall of Famer. Signed those cards. Those were in that bunch of basketball that I got. Olympic, minor league. Randall Kujic. Send his USA card. Kevin Stevens, who's local, signed literally in 4 days. 3 of 3. He lives in Massachusetts. Another lost card, not the one I'm looking for though. Hockey, Olympic. Jeff Montgomery, signed 202. More basketball. A couple minor league guys. This guy, Phil Dunphy. Is it Daphne? Which I think just sent to him again. A couple of Walking Dead cards. I just got back from Sarah Wayne Callies, who was already signed by Chandler Riggs, and I think I am gonna go out and send that one out to Andrew Lincoln and wait a while, but I'd love to get that triple sign. Olympic, Ashton Eaton, Jimmy Oliver, Charlie Sifford, who I sent a golf ball to because he is the first African American to win the U.S. Open, I believe. Well, the PGA Tour championship. I actually have a golf ball I just got into from him. John Kitna, and that one. Okay, halfway through the pile. Almost 10 minutes, but there's one I'm really looking for. Uh, I sent this card to George Edelman because he was in the opening day lineup for the Mets when Shea Stadium opened, and he sent his card for his book. Golf. Phil Jackson, unsigned from the Knicks, which I knew was going to happen, but I said, why not? Give it a whirl. Jake Bouquet. Amen. Harrison Smith. Business card from the Booze Fighters Motorcycle Club, which you know is Robert Patrick. Signed one card and signed another card. Okay. Get in there. Hold on. Doug Hutchinson signed 2 of 2. Well, he signed one, sent me an extra. Who's a little crazy of a guy. John Terry, which I was trying for years to get. I finally got him. Where's my other lost card that I'm looking for? Ian McKellen. Sign that one on the back instead of the front. I sent it to the play. I finally got it. That play was on forever, and I finally sent to it. You didn't sign my booklet, though. I sent it to like the last week. Everyone was getting on him and Patrick Stewart in, and I waited until the last week to finally get that out. Where is my card? And here's the cards I'm psyched by. Hold on, let me go through. Doug DeSanto, Mark Davidson, Zane Smith, which Johnny Ray, who's always Danny Todable, Tom Kelly, Jody Davis. Standard guys that always sign for baseball. This was an address that I actually found. It's very rarely I actually look for private addresses because I could never figure it out. But then I sat down and thought about it. I was like, oh, I got a good way to figure out private addresses. And someone, I think the boss got him in. And I was like, you know what? I can track down this private address. I know I can. I sat down. And then about 10 minutes in, I found this address. I did fast research and I flew through it. And I thought about it first. I'm not going to give up this private address. I'm sorry yet, but I have a crap load more I want this guy to sign, and I don't want him flooded with mail because I'm going to hoard this address until I max it out for myself. I'm sorry, but I just need to because I got a lot for him, and I'm a huge fan of the show, and I've sent to this guy probably 10 times with no response because it was always an agency address, so I finally have a private, and anywho, it is Matthew Fox. I know you're probably not all excited by it, but I'm a huge Lost fan, and I have wanted him forever, and I could never get him, and he signed 2 cards for me in 9 days. This is going to go out to Jorge Garcia next, now that I've showed you, but I'm sorry, I need that address, and I'm going to send out pretty soon and try it again, see if he signs again, but literally pretty fast to find it, and I was pretty creative, and I tried this with other states, and California is a bitch to release information, but I'm still researching. I will find a good one for California. I actually found a couple for a couple people in California. I forget how I did it, though. Anywho, 13, 14 minutes. All right, I am back. I will be making regular videos. Yeah, right. I'm going to try to. But hope everyone's doing good. Mailbox is full. Good night. Good day. Bye. Oh, by the way, today is Thursday, June 19th, 2014.